Hello everybody, my name is Rojo and welcome back once again to Total Warhammer 2. Today we're going to be starting a new Mortal Empires campaign. But we're not going to play as Tyrion, no. Today...
I was born for glory.
Today we are born for glory because we're playing as Prince Imrik, who's the new free LC Lord that's being released alongside the Warden The Paunch DLC and the Greenskins rework. And this guy's all about dragons. He loves dragons so much he goes to bed with dragon PJs on, or so I hear. And to sort of support him with dragons and make him good at dragons to some extent, he's got a bunch of dragon-related campaign effects. He even starts with a sun dragon, which is pretty good. So let's begin. So yeah, he's got a dragon taming mechanic, which is sort of like Norska's monster hunting, I believe. Maybe a little bit different in some areas, but I think that's the general gist. And then on top of that, I decided that I wanted to do Mortal Empires with him because I really like his start position there, which we'll see in just a moment.
Behold, Prince Imrik, you have arrived at the Plain of Bones, ancient graveyard of the dragons, to honor their dead and seek the wisdom of those still roaming the world. Few relics are left, for dark magic once took hold of this place. Furthermore, the Dwarfs have committed sacrilege in seeking the dragon's treasures, wantonly despoiling their remains. You must punish their gold lust and purge them from their mountain holds, but be on your guard. Other nearby Dawi will not take this lightly, and may seek vengeance. There is dark, ancient power to be found in the south. Though you may think twice before meddling here, it may be necessary. For in the distant ocean, a formidable black ark of the Druki has been spotted. Its business unknown. Noble dragon prince, these are wild and untamed lands, infested by greedy Dawi, twisted greenskins, and other more secretive vermin. Come what may, the Knights of Caledor must prevail.
Must prevail indeed. Okay. So, to start off here, we've got a modest army. You've got some dragon princes. Like I said before, we've got a sun dragon. And we've got Michaela here, who is a fire wizard. And she's got the thinker trait this time around. I think it's random what she gets. But let's take a look at the start position. This is like I said, why I wanted to start here. Because we've got the Dragon Isles down here, which is where Malice starts. We saw him in the little intro there. We've also got Nagashazar, which has a special building, which is kind of interesting. Even though it's terrible as far as, our preferred environments go, or climates. And even down here isn't great, but there's some special buildings down here, I believe. I think there's one specifically here that we can make use of. And we even start with a special building here, which is kind of interesting as well. We don't even have a tier 3 settlement, but still we have this built, which gives us 300 income, the Tower of the Bloody Tooth. But it also gives us vampiric corruption, which is maybe not so good. Now, to get started here, what we need to do, I think, is, well, let's go ahead and we'll stick you in here. And let's go and take Darkhold real quick. We're at war with the Dwarves here to begin with.
We will prevail.
So let's take care of these guys. Should be a pretty easy fight. We could auto-resolve it, but I always like to do the first battle kind of manually. Just more fun that way. Do have a Thane to contend with, which could be an issue. Is that new? Yeah, I think this actually might... Oh, there we go. I was going to say, being able to mouse over stuff on the loading screen, I don't think existed in the past, but was interesting while it lasted. Let's go ahead and gamble here. Maybe we'll get a little bit more magic. It's not going to matter, though. Too much. Let's just back it up. And make a quick little battle line, sort of like so. Put the dragon princes maybe in the woods here. And Put you guys up front. All right, let's take a quick look at Imrik here if we can. Before the battles get too hectic, for us to be able to do this. Yeah, you can kind of see he's got some special armor. In fact, this is a special horse that he starts with. He starts with a special weapon, which we'll take a look at after. Now, are you guys going to come to me? It looks like you're not going to come to me, so that's a little bit unfortunate. I think I'll just back you guys up a little bit here, and we'll fast forward. All right, let's just move everybody up like so. Where are you guys going? To the hill, I guess? I don't know. But either way, we'll get everybody up there. Oops, so let's not forget about you. Definitely don't want to forget about our cav here, because they're going to be very useful in taking care of these archers that the dwarfs have. All right. So I think if I launch a fireball at them, they'll come after me. So let's go ahead and do that. Too bad we don't have like a fireball cam or something like that. That would be nice. Let's just move these guys. Oh, they're actually not gonna come after me. Okay, well, let's move into range, shall we? We can just launch these fireballs one after another too, which is kind of nice. I'm gonna send you over this way, and we'll launch another one at him. We've killed 12 of them with that first volley, so that's pretty good. Whoop, careful. Just need you guys to get a little bit closer so they'll actually come after us. And we don't want the dragon to take too much damage here. We're going to be a little bit cautious. That might be a good spot for a breath weapon.
My power is yours.
Or even there. Alright, you guys are going to take care of them. You guys shoot the miners, I think. And then you can charge them, and then you have this special Star Lance that you start with. You're going to go ahead and attack the enemy here. Actually, if they're not going to move up, we're going to just hang tight for a sec, I think. Keep launching fireballs and stuff at them. Oh, there we go. All right. All right, back up. These guys are just about done with... They're going to actually back up and go for the dragon, which helps us out a great deal. Look at all these filthy, gold-lusting dwarves. Gotta rip the beards off every one of them. I've been told that's a grudging, but I don't care. So I think our Sun Dragon actually has fire resistance, maybe? Oh no, it's got magic resistance. I was gonna say, if we hit him with the fireball, I don't know if that's gonna be really bad or not. But it seems like it's fine. Alright, let's get you back in the fray here. I think, where's their, oh, you, leave my archers alone, please. Alright, those guys are broken. You're gonna actually come over here. Do a flame breath on these guys. Oops, hit our own spearman there quite a bit. I haven't really used dragons very much, so I'll be a little bit more careful in the future, I guess. Now, excuse me, there we go. No, still don't have them. No, okay, I do. For some reason, I didn't think I had them clicked on. Yeah, our White Lands of Tracy are the only ones with armor piercing, so we're not really doing a whole lot of damage with a lot of these units. I mean, the archers are sort of getting there over time, but these guys, I think, are maybe doing a little bit better than most. But these guys should be just about done for. Yep, there we go. No need to finish everybody off. As enjoyable as that sometimes can be. Took a few casualties there. These guys actually did really well, the Dragon Princes. I don't have a lot of experience with a lot of the high elf units. When I did the Vortex campaign back when the game was new, I pretty much used like some White Lions and like Sword Masters of Hoeth, and then a bunch of Lothran Sea Guard because I was playing as Tyrion. So can confirm that those are effective, but
A donation to the dragon.
let's see, what do we think? Sack it,
Tribute is owed.
occupy, loot and occupy. Let's loot and occupy this time around.
Strikes!
Got a Beard Weaver there. Let's take a look at our characters, I guess, real quick, since we're about to level up anyway. So he actually starts with a unique skill here. Instead of having the usual +5 leadership, he gets this Dragon Horn. We're not going to take that just yet. And he's also got his unique steed here as well. We're going to go down this tree, I think, probably initially, as I often do, just because they're very useful skills. But we can take a look at this. This is sort of his special line. He's got Caledor Incumbent here, Vol's Armaments. He's got Dragon Heart. 35% fire resistance for everybody in the army is not bad, but fire doesn't really come into play all that much. Makes some cav a little bit better. And then here we go. 10% physical resistance for dragons and dragon princes, and then melee defense. Also good. Ashen Fields here is sort of a standout skill. Gives everybody in the local area minus 20% fire resistance. So that's going to be useful, I think. Especially if we start fighting things that are already weak to fire, like Tomb Kings or whatever. I imagine that's going to be quite good. So he's got a couple other special abilities. We'll get to those in time. And then he's got Armor of Caledor he can get. But he's also got a special dragon mount too, which is kind of cool. So anyway, there's that. You, on the other hand, we're going to give you, I guess, a fireball. Or actually, maybe we give you... Let's give you scouting, I guess. We'll probably keep her around for a while. We may seek to get a better wizard in the actual army, but for now, yeah, it's fine.
Of the dragon princes.
Yeah, so here we've got another special building. Graves of the Dragons, 300 income plus 3 public order, 3 untainted, which is going to take care of that vampiric corruption that we have. I'm actually going to repair that so we get gold from it. And gives us a sun dragon as a garrison too. It even gives us minus 10% upkeep, which is nice as well. This does not need to be upgraded, so I'm not going to worry about that. Now here, we definitely want to upgrade this. But this, I think... I'm tempted to just demolish this immediately for something better, but at the same time,
Make us strong.
that's going to go down. I mean... We're gonna get a couple more slots shortly after this gets built anyway. It does give us income, which we need, so I guess I'll leave it. Now we do have Elven Rangers here, which is a new unit that comes. I believe you have to buy the DLC, the Warden The Paunch DLC, to get these guys. But they are anti-infantry, sort of lightly armored as well, and they get Woodsman, which is like stalking, but only in the forests, I believe, and they even have some physical resist. We'll get a unit of them, and then we're going to get a couple units of armored archers here. I guess it doesn't really matter if they're armored or not, but I don't know that 19 gold per turn for these guys is going to make much of a difference in our bottom line either, so not going to worry about that. We'll just get that. The tech tree is the same for Imrik here, so we don't need to really take a look at that. At least not at the moment. Now then, let's see. We do start
Lord of the Phoenix Court. Our
on good terms with
great king
Caledor here. How about military access?
very
Sure,
well.
why not? Ideally, we would like to confederate with these guys because there's another nice dragon building over this way. But for now, this will do. These guys we're probably going to have to kill eventually.
You dare.
These guys we're probably going to have to kill as well. I did play like the first 10 or so turns of this campaign just to screw around and see how things worked a little bit. And I think we can expect these guys to declare war on us fairly soon. But for now, let's go ahead and end our turn. Love these faster turn times. They were part of the previous update, I believe. But yeah, it's such a huge difference, especially on the Mortal Empires campaign here. Makes things go much, much faster. I do need to set up my camera, though, as I recall. So there we go, we've got that available. And yeah, as far as objectives go, I don't know. We'll be done when we're done, I guess. Maybe we'll go for a short campaign. Victory, maybe we'll go for a long campaign. Victory, probably not, but we'll see. In the meantime, let me just go ahead and tweak this real quick. So we're going to go fast, fastest, and that's probably fine. I turn the camera off for those guys sometimes, but I don't think it's going to matter. Yeah, okay, that actually, you know what? Yeah, let's just turn the camera off for these guys. We'll leave neutral factions on just in case someone decides to sneak up on us. I think first thing here, I'm going to go with the archery prowess. We're going to be relying on our archers early on here for a lot of our our initial damage output, even though they aren't very good against armor. And I think we probably want to mosey right around to here. See if we can unite this province sooner than later. We are going to have another revolt before too long. There's not going to be anything we can do about that. But we do want to maybe have you just take a look. So there's nobody here yet, so that's good. Alright, let's get, I think, another unit of these. And a couple more of these. And I'm not going to repair those. Those will repair over time on their own, so they can just sit tight, I think. So yeah, I think the plan is we're going to unite this province. Ooh, I don't know who that was. Unite this province.
I will rouse Caledor's dragons.
And then maybe we'll see about defeating these guys just so they're out of their hair. We might use that as like a sacking type settlement. Although we won't have anywhere that we can replenish. So maybe that's not the best idea. In the meantime, let's just come over here. Ah, they do have an army. We're going to encircle these guys to start.
It'll be no contest at all.
And then we're going to try a block army here and see how this goes.
I have the skill.
Ooh, did we do it? I can't tell. we got a court attendant. I guess that's actually kind of nice. But we did block the army. Okay, good. So we might have a chance at
These fools have no chance.
at defeating them. Imrik seems confident, to the point of being maybe a little arrogant. I think I'm going to fight this manually as well, because I don't want to take too much damage early on here if I can avoid it. And it's always nice to get battles in when we can. This should be pretty easy. Alrighty, let's just have you guys go right about like so. And then you guys will go right about like so. Yeah, that's right. You guys have loose formation. It doesn't matter. It's fine. And begin. So we're going to move you up a bit. We're going to move you over to there, actually. And just make sure these guys are in guard mode. And they are going to come after us, so that's good. Actually, what might be even better is if we definitely want to have you not get immediately shot. Put the rest of the army behind these guys for now. Send you guys out to the flank. Send you out to the other flank, I think. And we'll just see what happens. We do outrange them by a little bit, not too much, but by enough. Okay, keep moving, keep moving. You keep moving as well. Alright, you guys, we're going to go ahead and group you up. We're going to lock that group. And then we're going to send you forward, I think. So this gives us weapon, armor piercing damage, charge speed, and charge bonus. So he's got a huge charge bonus right now, actually. There we go. All right, yeah. This is what I want to see. I sent these guys maybe a little bit too far away, but that's okay. Actually, you know what? You guys just sit tight for a second.
By your command. For Assyrian. Understood.
All right. Come back over here. You're going to do a little bit of that. And this should be over relatively quickly, I imagine. Let's see how this goes. I feel like we might be better off... Ooh, spicy. Might be better off doing it from the side so it kind of strafes the line. But that's fine. We don't need to worry about it too much. And I think that's pretty much going to be it for these guys. Just going to cycle charge. Oh, you guys are going the wrong way, maybe. Trying to go through them instead of around them. But they're going to run anyway. It doesn't matter. So yeah, I would say that went pretty well. Imrik took a little bit of damage, but no big deal. And everybody else really didn't take very much damage. These rangers are not too bad, but man, I don't know. I don't know if they're better than spearmen, really. They don't hold the line as well, I don't think. Just because they have much less melee defense and no shields, but they do have that 20% physical resist, which is kind of a big deal because spearmen aren't very well armored. And neither are the rangers, so it does help. I think here actually I'm sort of tempted to loot and occupy as well here as well. I think it's only a level 1 settlement from what I saw, so but if I do that, I won't be able to go for those guys. So I'm just gonna occupy this one. Weapons recognize 50%. Oh, interesting. Well, I certainly don't want him to have that. That sounds terrible. Let's give that to the mage, though. That might be sort of okay, because you're not really supposed to be in combat anyway. But if you do get caught in combat, this should help. A little bit, at least. Alright, good. Now you, I think we at least want to get you some combat magic, even if we're not going to use it long term, because we are going to want to be able to burn some fools here and there. I think I do want to get the dragon horn, but I really, really, really want to get lightning strike and all that good stuff first. So I'm going to go for that. Best bet here, I don't know, probably Iron Disciplinarian, maybe. I don't think it really matters too much. And for this, we've got 20 growth. Yeah, we'll probably go for the growth and construction cost reduction. I don't think I'm going to build this place up just yet. In fact, this is actually pretty nice to see. I'm going to save that, and then we'll build up this place, because this is going to be more important. I'd like to get, you know, walls and all that good stuff going on here.
The dragon shall wake.
Now let's see. Let's get... I really don't know. I guess I'm going to go for a couple more of these guys at this point. No, I'm not. I'm going to go for one of those and one of those. I'm not really sure what's better here for us, but I do know that the spearmen are fairly reliable, so... Now, he still went pretty far, so I guess I'm not really going to be able to do much with this guy. Unless I can block him again. So how bad is the situation here? It's actually not that bad. We have a military presence of 5, though, so once we leave this town with our army, we're gonna be 2 turns away from a revolt. So I think our best bet is going to be to leave him be for now. And we're gonna handle the revolt as it comes in. I think it'll make our life a lot easier if we do things that way. I'm not gonna recruit anything else right at the moment. I would like the extra money to build some stuff. So I think I almost wonder if these guys will like
Come then, messenger. Spit out your words.
They'll do
so I
a
can be done
peace
with them.
treaty, but I think if we do this now, unless this has been changed in this update, which I'm not sure, I think if we do this now, we're going to lose reliability. So I think maybe that's a bad idea. Although, who else? I mean, who else are we even at war with? Because if we can get out of this war with these guys, like, I don't have any interest in this province at the moment. I would rather fight some of these other critters, like over to the east, maybe. So I don't know. Let's learn something. How about that? Although if we get low reliability, we might lose our relations with these guys. But we can get it back.
To war. You dare
All right, peace treaty
approach a lord of the Dowie in
and a
such
non-aggression pact. I wonder how that'll work. Do I even want a non-aggression pact? I mean, I guess. I don't know. Give me some money too. Oh no, offer payment. No, demand payment.
No.
No. What do you mean no? I could just wipe him out. I'm just gonna wipe him out. Never mind. We'll get to it. The best they can probably get there is miners and dwarf warriors, which I mean is the dwarf warriors could cause some problems for us, but overall I think we'll be okay. All right, imminent rebellion. Yes, we know.
I sense items of power.
Strategy beyond compare.
So let's just
Nothing stands
move you as far as you can go. Now that we have this, I'm sort of tempted to get that so I can get a noble, but we don't really have... Where's our... Yeah, we have literally 0 influence right now, so any noble that we get is going to be absolute trash. So I think maybe that's a bad idea. Don't want any of that stuff. I mean, if we get an archive, we can get a better mage. Bolt thrower is not really necessary since we have the dragon at the moment. I actually wonder if Sisters of Avalorn were always... I thought these were tier 3. But maybe that's not the case. I haven't played High Elves in a long time, so I'm not exactly sure. Walls would be nice, but I think for now I'm just going to get some extra money. And then we'll think about maybe replacing that with something else in the future. All right. So we've got an Orky type rebellion here. So we get to see some of the Orc rework, whether we want to or not. Yeah, let's just run over here. Also, yeah, totally forgot to mention this. So 5 turns until we get a dragon encounter. We'll probably see that next time, early on, but maybe we'll see it this time, depending on how long this takes. I'm doing a manual battle here because if we auto-resolve it, he'll just die. But if we do a manual battle, we can get 2 fights out of this, most likely. And that will allow us to get more experience, which we desperately want at this stage in the game. So go ahead and gamble. We'll start deployment. We actually didn't get any extra magic, but hey, we tried. What do you guys got? We've got spider archers and what, wolf archers? No big deal. Not a problem.
It will be done.
Go ahead and just set these guys up like so. We outrange them by quite a wide margin.
Spearman.
And then we'll just set you guys up like that. That's fine.
Archers.
Okay, Imrik goes in the front. You can hang out kind of in the back here.
It will be done.
Okay.
It shall be done.
Just going to lock that formation, I think. And,
Spearmen.
can actually even maybe do that.
Orders received.
Just to
Be done.
sort of protect this area a little bit. Actually, you know what? Probably better to put you guys there now that I look at this.
Assyrian
Go ahead and shoot them. I guess you might as well do a fireball.
Winds of magic rise.
Okay. No, you guys aren't gonna catch the wolves. That'll never happen. But you guys are gonna at least shoot their archers down. You guys can easily handle this situation, I'm quite certain. Oh yeah, beautiful, beautiful. All right, you guys. Really, I would prefer it if you weren't getting shot, but it is what it is. Now that those guys are gone, I think we're all set there. Let's go ahead and do that for you. Oh, I sent him flying. What an incredible shot. Oh, she missed with the fireball, though. That's a shame. All right, those guys are out of here. Let's definitely have you guys shoot them. Let's see. All right, now you can go in. You can do a big, nasty fire breath on these guys. This should be good. Excuse me. I wish for the fire breath, please, sir. Could I beg you for a fire breath? There it is. Good times. I guess I should take that off the screen. Don't really need that for these particular enemies. All right, you guys aren't going to catch those archers. There's no reason to even bother attempting to do so. We just need you guys maybe to come out this way. And if we can get these guys to maybe attack them, that would be swell. There's really no reason to not have the dragon in melee now that I look at this. But the battle's basically over, so I don't think it really matters too much either. Alright, those guys are toast. Here we go. Many arrows. Many dead spider. And that's that. At the very least, we can auto-resolve the next one. I'm not going to worry about chasing anybody down for this. I don't think it's going to be necessary, considering we lost 18 noble elves in this fight versus their 500-something. Yeah, maybe I've been sleeping on the Dragon Princes a little bit. I mean, they're only killing goblins, I guess, so it's not that impressive, but their stats don't seem that good, but I guess they're not terrible, so. Now I do want influence. This has been changed, so if we influence generation in general has been tweaked a little bit. So this is one way that we can get it for the next 5 turns. It does lower our replenishment rate as well, but I think we'll be fine. So let's do that. Get our influence. We'll go with another one of those. And we probably want a burning head here. No, we don't need that right now. I think you go 1 burning head and then maybe get a kindle flame. And then we'll just auto-resolve these guys to death. And I don't know, experience, replenishment, I don't think it really matters at this point. We'll take the XP, sure. And that actually, we got another level there, which is good. And another right. So what do we have here? Invocation of Assyrian gives us less construction costs, public order and influence, immune to attrition, casualty replenishment, and untainted. Greater invocation of Vol. We need 3 texts for that one, okay. Plus 3 uses for all dragon breath attacks. Well, once we have like 19 dragons in the army, that might be a little ridiculous, but I feel like that's maybe too many dragon breaths. Then Invocation of Elderzor. Okay, interesting stuff. We don't need any of that right this second, though. Just go ahead and get that. And for you, let's get Kindle Flame at this point. And, oh yeah, we did finish this, so we don't have any bolt throwers at the moment, so I think I'm going to make the spearmen a little bit better. Because we will be using them a fair bit, I think, in the short term at the very least. I will not be doing that, but I will do this, I think. It'll pay off over time. And then
Forward for
I think I'm
Caledor.
going to stick you
No
in
disturbance.
here, just for a little bit of extra replenishment. Now, I know Clan Eshin is over here somewhere. I forget what Snickich or Snickich. It's hard to say. I'm not sure what his trade is when you defeat him, but I would like to try and get it either way. Major, yeah, okay, that's a little extra money, a little influence, that's nice. What else have we got? An attempt to locate, oh, I see. This is a quest for the armor already. I'm not going to read that, but perhaps later.
You may look upon me.
So we need to do a greater invocation of Vol. It's going to be a little while before we can make that happen, so we don't need to worry about it
As you are.
too terribly much. However, definitely want to get more units at this point. We've almost got a full army here.
Order must be maintained.
And there's not really much else we can do. I guess we could theoretically get the Sword of Cain, too, at some point. If we want to go all the way across the map. But I'm a little bit more interested in colonizing the ruins in Agash or whatever. Over to the west at some point. I don't know if anybody else lives there right now. Maybe some Skaven. But I don't think so.
Caledor wakes.
Okay, now that you've got pretty much a full contingent of troops here, we're going to send you out. So he's still recruiting.
Not likely.
So he's got a couple armies there now, which is unfortunate. Maybe I should have taken care of him when I had the chance. But
Rouse Caledor's dragon.
wasn't sure if our defenses would hold or not down south while I did that. In the meantime, I think we'll maybe try and ambush him or something. That's, I think maybe our best bet. Also depends on what he's recruiting, I guess. Alright, Brutish Overseer. That is unfortunate, but we're not really building too much right now, so I guess it doesn't matter.
For anything.
Still recruiting, huh? We definitely don't want to force march over there, but we could... Well, we found Grimgore, too. Could come over this way and try and ambush and just see what happens. Maybe he'll come after us, maybe not. And who is that? Snivin of somebody. Is that Clan Moors? No, that's Rictus. Okay. Alright, so we've already got that. Oh, and there's our invocation of all. Okay. Be the best. Interesting, but unfortunately a little bit too late. I think maybe militia training is not a bad idea to get early on here, because I don't really know what else we would even want. I mean, speed 5%, is that ever going to matter? Probably not. If I had to guess, I definitely don't want to fight them. I almost wonder if I could convince these guys.
I don't like you.
Yeah.
No tail.
What if you join my war? No. Sometimes you can get them to join wars with you.
Greatest of the dragon.
But if we can get these guys taken out, that would be ideal. Let's see. What you've only got the one settlement left.
You dare.
Still open to diplomacy.
Caledor's champion. As you are. Follow me to glory.
Stop that.
Yeah, don't think we're gonna beat
I
that.
will not shame my clan.
Don't think we're gonna beat that.
March for Caledor.
At least not with the garrison in tow as well. So think our best bet here might actually be to just try and make peace with these guys.
Wanrag, you did.
Because I'd rather go to the east anyway. And, you know, as long as they're willing to leave me alone, then I am
Seat of power.
happy to leave them alone. Should have maybe moved out first, but that's fine. So we'll let somebody else deal with them in a bit, or, you know, we can always go to war with them again later once we got some better units. Because they're not going to get much. They're not going to get much done with just the one settlement there. All right, dragon sighted. So this is our first dragon taming situation. So we got, I think, yeah, 20 turns to check this out and go over there. I don't think we want to do that just yet.
Prince of Caledor.
At the very least, we probably want to get a full army.
Be ready for anything.
We can give it a try. Let's just go to here, I guess. Oh, you're hanging out, huh? And let's get, I think, one more unit of spears. And I think down here, it's going to be a little bit before we can get that. Is there anybody that we can trade with down here? Not really is the answer.
It is, sir. Talk at me in your crude language if you must. I make no promises as to the outcome. Never.
Yeah, I thought I'd give it a try. Alright, well, let's just check out this event and see how it goes. I have checked one out before. I don't know if they're random exactly. But I guess we'll just see how it goes. Alright, actually you got another level. How about that? Let's do an upgraded Burning Head, I guess. Flaming Sword of Ruin is pretty good as well. Actually, yeah, why don't we do that? Yeah. Just not sure if that's better than an upgraded Burning Head or not. Because 30% weapon damage and 25% missile damage for these troops isn't that good, but the magic fire damage maybe is good. Especially with the weakness to fire that comes immediately after. Yeah, we'll try it. Alright, well, let's check it out.
A challenge for another time.
Alright, Dragon's Herald approached.
I shall
After
not tempt its
inadvertently wandering into a nearby sandstorm, you encounter in Ushabti, a giant animated statue carved into the likeness of a strange god of long-forgotten desert peoples. It is an understandably intimidating sight, but as you reach for your weapon, it tells you in a booming otherworldly voice that it means you no harm. The stone-carved being tells you that it is the Herald of Gordonar, a legendary sun dragon of great power, known to surround itself with undead desert stragglers it controls and other mystical creatures of the world's desert realms. Such a powerful dragon is worth reaching out to, but what message would you have the Herald send back to its dragon
Council
master?
of the ancient worm.
Well, so unfortunately we don't have enough money, but we could have gotten flaming attacks for our armies for a while, as well as some various abilities. We could have gotten some influence. We could just leave him alone and return later, or we can try to fight him and get him on our team. Let's just try to fight him, I guess. If we win, we will get Shining Light. We'll get this guy on the squad. We'll get a Sun Shard. And this ability for a little while as well. Well, I got no time like the present, I guess, right? Where's the thing at, I wonder? Ah, there he is. Let's see. Can we win this fight? He's got himself, Tomb Guard, 2 Arcane Phoenixes, 2 Flamespire Phoenixes, a Hyro Titan, Tomb Scorpion, Cambrian War Sphinx, 2 Ushabti, and some Sepulchral Stalkers. I think that if we attempted to do this, we would get absolutely shredded. So unfortunately, I think I'm going to have to say no to that. Because these archers ain't going to do it. Maybe if we had more dragons. We're going to leave him alone, I think. But there will be another dragon encounter in 15 turns, so we'll have another chance. And I think we can actually teleport back there if we change our mind. Yes. So we just... Actually, we didn't even lose the money, I don't think. So that's good. All right, let's... we're going to start sending you over to the east, I think. And we're going to go pick a fight with Pig Barter, which is an amusing name. I think it's some kind of special... I mean, I guess all these are special locations in their own ways, but yeah, I believe Pig Barter is some kind of like special trading town or something like that. But not in the sense that it'll give us a landmark like Darkhold and the Fortress of Vorag here are. Just in the lore, I believe. I probably shouldn't be force marching here, but you know, it is what it is. But yeah, I think when we come back, we're gonna pick a fight with these guys and see if we can take another province as we continue to build things up, because we do have stable public order here despite some corruption, and we need more income pretty badly at this point.